Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Xander and we're going to be going over the IAE schedule for 2954 and we're going to talk about a few things. I want to talk about the manufacture days, what's going on with the Polaris, what I am predicting with the costs going up, and they haven't given us any schedule on the limited waves for the limited ships. But we know that the Pioneer, the Idris P, Kraken Privateer, the Javelin, 890 Jump, and the Constellation Phoenix will go on sale. They usually go on sale yearly. But yeah, just going here, they say that the Expo is starting from November 22nd to December the 5th. So we could test fly over 150 ships if you guys want to check out ships. And we'll see the RSI Polaris make its debut. So pretty exciting. We haven't seen a capital ship since the 890 came out. And guys, the 890 came out like 5 years ago. So that was back in 2019. So yeah, it's been a really long time. It's a long time coming. Polaris, it is an exciting ship. I think for those of you that have your eyes on it, you're going to be pretty pleased with its capabilities. It's going to have a high crew count, but I think it's going to be a worthwhile ship to own. But just going through the manufacture days. So we have the Expo Hall. So from November 22nd to the 23rd, we have Crusader and Tumbrel. And then on November 23rd to the 24th, we have Aegis. And yeah, so 23rd to 24th, let me see, that day would be on a Saturday. So that's actually good for those of you that are trying to get the Idris and Javelin, because they try to space out the waves, I know, to make it fair for all the different time zones across the globe. So those of you trying to snatch an Idris or Javelin, that's going to be... They usually do that. They put it on weekends, so that's going to be good for you guys. Then November 24th to the 25th, we have Misk and Mirai. November 25th and 26th, it looks like we got the alien ship lineup. Oh yeah, and with Mirai, there was talks about a heavy fighter potentially releasing. Like, I know there was some leaks. They were calling it the Guardian, but we'll see. We'll see if that ends up being true. So then November 26th to the 27th, we have RSI. So those of you that want the limited Phoenix, that'll be available. And November 27th to 28th. So this is a day I'm excited for because what is it? What day does the 27th fall in? That falls in a Wednesday. Oof. Man, okay. So Consolidated Outland. I'm excited for this day because I am trying to snatch the Pioneer. That ship got a whole reconcept, and I think there's going to be a lot of gameplay potential with that ship, and I think a lot of people are going to try to go for that ship on the 27th. So sucks that it's on a weekday because you know, getting these limited ships on store credit, it is really challenging. Everyone's trying to go for it. Warbond usually stays up a little longer, but the store credit ones, they go out in seconds, like they're gone. But I'm looking forward to the Pioneer. I'm gonna try to get that. And then we have Drake Interplanetary. So on the 28th, those of you that are wanting to get a Kraken and a Privateer, that's your chance. Then the 29th, we have Origin Jump Works. So the 890 will be available for sale. And then November 30th is Anvil Aerospace. I wonder if they're going to offer... I'm really curious if they're going to offer the F8C again or the F7A Mark II during that day, but we'll see. And then December the 1st, we get our best in show weapons and armor. And I really hope they come out with new assets in this day, because they've been using the same armor. Like, some of them have been really good, like the Ascension set, but they reskin it. But I'll give them credit for the Ascension set because they did a really good job with it, and it looks fairly unique. But I hope we get a whole new armor set, just something new. And usually it's cool because those eventually end up being Foundation Festival rewards, like later on. And then we have December the 2nd to the 5th, the finale. So all the best in show ships will be on sale, and then I think we get our skins during this time or shortly after. And yeah, schedule's looking pretty good. Pretty standard annual sale. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about the Polaris, because if you guys are wanting to get the Polaris, I 100% guarantee you it is going to go up in price. So if you want to save some money, and you have access to like a CCU, like for me in particular, I have a Hammerhead to Polaris CCU. So that is a $25, CCU savings, you could say, because I know the Polaris is definitely going up. So if you guys can get access to a Hammerhead to Polaris, or even in my buyback, I actually have a Nautilus to Polaris, and that's also a $25 CCU. But I guarantee you, I think the Polaris might actually go up, maybe even $200. I think it might be the same price as the 890, 950. I'm thinking. And I know this ship actually was a limited ship for a little while, but then they changed their mind and took that away and made it available for people to purchase. Yeah, so I don't know what their deal is there. They made it limited for a little while, and then they made it available for everyone to get. And it is really weird because it's like this whole CIG marketing with them just putting it below the $1,000 mark, because every ship that's over $1,000 comes with LTI, but like they sell ships with 10-year insurance. Like, you may as well just give us LTI, man. Like, they have a really strange rule, and I think it's just marketing reasons that they do that. Like, there's no reason why a ship almost costing near $1,000 doesn't come with LTI, like the 890 or the Polaris in this instance. I know it's going to go over 900. I have a pretty strong feeling about that. But yeah, guys, I think that if you're going to go after the Polaris, you should definitely see if you can get a CCU before, what day would that be? So Polaris is RSI, right? Just making sure. Yeah. So November the 26th. So yeah, I would try to get a CCU for November the 26th. It's just $25. I mean, you could be saving yourself a lot of money, because I'm sure it's going to go up in price when it's flyable. So those are my thoughts on the Polaris. I think it's going to be a really cool, exciting ship. And something I'm planning to do is I like doing Warbond CCUs. So it's like chaining CCUs to save a bit of money. And I know right now, like, say for instance, I have my Terrapin, and right now the Starlancer has a Warbond CCU. So you can upgrade to it from 220 to 250 for a value of 250 for $5. That is a really great deal. So there's a bunch of CCU chains that they come out during these days. Like it depends on what the ship is and the value, but you can kind of CCU chain and save money. And I kind of like building CCU CCU chains to save a bit of money and build up to the ship that I want. So yeah, it's just a really it's like the store game, man. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's the store game. But essentially, like, the goal would be to like bring my, you know, that ship value to like 250, and then say it's 250, right? The Star Lancer. And then a bunch of CCUs come out, like, let's just say, for instance, as an example, so I have the Star Lancer, that's 250. Let's just say that the Vanguard on Aegis Day has a Warbond CCU. So upgrading from a Star Lancer to a Harbinger, if I were to do that with Warbond, like fresh new money, I would spend like $10 or something like that, and then it would bring the ship value up to 290. So that, like, that's what you call CCU chaining, and then you would see what other Warbond CCUs there are, and you would just kind of chain it up to the ship that you want. And that's kind of my goal. Oh, and these two ships here, like the Endeavor and Crucible, these for 350 I think is a steal. I know the Endeavor won't, it's gonna take a really long time, but yeah, like even these, I have a I think I have a Gemini to a Endeavor and Crucible in my web hanger for like $10 each, because I'm expecting these ships to go up way in price eventually. It'll take a couple of years because they're getting through the backlog of ships, but that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, that's the game plan with Warbond CCUs with IAE. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to go over the IAE show. Let me know what you guys think, if you're gonna get the Polaris, or if you're gonna do some CCU chaining, if you're excited for the Star Lancer Max and TAC like I am. I think the Max is gonna be a really cool ship to check out. And yeah, guys, that is our video. Thanks so much for checking it out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.